All right, One Pride Nation. 48 hours until the Detroit Lions take on the Dallas Cowboys. So you know what that means. It's time to talk about their defense. And it's a defense we should have a fair amount of familiarity with because their defensive coordinator is the guy Ben Johnson replaced, Matt Eberflus, former head coach of the Chicago Bears. And if you remember, the Lions did pretty well against that defense. And this season, most teams have been doing pretty well against that defense. But let's deep dive. So at its core, Eberflus runs a 4-3, not entirely dissimilar to the Lions. But unlike the Lions, he does two things that go against everything the Lions do. And that is, he runs a lot of nickel. In fact, they're in nickel 67% of the time, so significantly more than half. And with that nickel, they run zone a little over 80% of the time. So they're heavy with that third DB instead of sitting in base, and they run almost exclusively zone defense. Interestingly, though, in that zone defense, they're still allowing over 7 yards per play. So the zone defense hasn't been very efficient. So what do they do to try to defend that? Well, not many things very well. So they blitz slightly less than league average, around 27.8% of the time. And they get pressure on the quarterback a pretty good amount, 47% of the time when they blitz. However, when they blitz and get that pressure, they're still allowing a league high 130.2 passer rating. And they haven't had a single interception on a play that they've blitzed. So they blitz, they get pressure, but they can't keep up on the back end, even with the zone. So what does that mean for this defense? Well, it means that they're 30th in overall passing efficiency allowed. They're 30th against the pass when they don't blitz, and dead last against the pass when they do blitz. So tell me, Lions fans, I know we've heard this one before, a defense that the Lions offense should be able to take advantage of. But last week showed us that the offense can play pretty well. And they may have to if this defense can't hold up. It now looking like Kirby Joseph may not be good to go this week. So what are you looking to see? Do you think that the Lions will be able to take apart this Cowboys defense like so many teams have this season? Or are you concerned with the offensive line struggles and the lack of our tight end play, and even with Amon-Ra St. Brown maybe being out, that it may still be a little bit difficult to overcome this challenge in front of us? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below.